good morning and welcome back to CityLine with me. I have two fabulous women. You're just going to love them. They're here to talk about the Downtown to Defiance Trolley. So please join me in welcoming Tina Lee, Community Development Administrator for Pierce Transit. Welcome back, my dear. Good to see you. And this lovely, lovely woman, Miss Phedra Redifer. Hi, my dear.
Hello, dear.
I don't get enough time with you.
I know, me neither.
Me neither. You are the Regional Parks Manager for Metro Parks Tacoma. Welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. I always think lots of fun things when the two of you are together. It's like, oh, trouble. So, Tina, Downtown to Defiance Trolley got underway for the first time as a pilot last summer. Oh my gosh. Has it really been a year?
Shocking, it's been a year. Yes, it's back.
That is unbelievable. So what did you learn besides we're still here?
Oh, we learned a lot. We really learned how much people enjoy it and what a great way it is to get to different destinations in Tacoma. We did a survey after the season was over and we asked riders how they liked it, and overwhelmingly people supported it and wanted to keep riding it. And we also found, though, at the end of the season, it was only 3 months long, that people didn't know it existed. They were just finding out about it as we were ending the season. So we're excited to bring it back and let people try it again.
Wow. I wonder, isn't that always amazing how there's always that curve of people who find out something toward the end and they're so passionate about it, you just can't say, oh, I'm sorry, you know, it's not going to come back. So you have to bring it back for them. So what can people experience by riding the trolleys? Let's talk about this in terms of summer and summer tourism.
Yeah, so it's a fun experience. It's different in that the drivers are really engaged with the riders. There's actually a script that's running. So when you're on the trolley, you're learning a bit about the history of Tacoma and the sites that you're seeing. And it takes you to all the museums. May not go right in front of a museum, but it's an easy walk to all the museums downtown. And it starts down at Tacoma Dome Station and it runs along the waterfront all the way up to Point Defiance and to the zoo.
Nice.
So there's a lot of wonderful destinations we have in this area that you can reach by riding the trolley.
Boy, that is impressive. I love that. So Phedra, Missy Moo, when people arrive on the trolley at Point Defiance, what can they expect this year? Because Point Defiance is, I mean, it's the jewel. There it is.
It is the jewel, one of the many jewels of Tacoma, but I would have to say that once you're on board the trolley and you stop literally at the Point Defiance Visitor Center, you're stopping at our front door to the park. 760 acres of recreational fun. And so the great thing is that you can go into the visitor center, be met by our park ambassadors, talk to them, learn more about how you can connect to all the features and amenities and attractions within the park, and you can literally spend the entire day from the morning until the late afternoon, and it is just a fabulous experience.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh. I mean, the whole family, pile them in and let's just go. Quite fabulous. So Tina, the Downtown to Defiance Trolley is, as I always say, nobody does it alone. So question, is it a result of partnerships?
It is. We have great partners, and it actually formed last year because of partners. They came to us, and our partners are, of course, Metro Parks,
Yes.
City of Tacoma, Travel Tacoma, and then Point Ruston also. And they actually came to Pierce Transit last year and said, we have this great idea. We know that people need access to these destinations. Can we try this together? So we formed that partnership last year. We're continuing it this year. And they are helping us not only with planning for the trolley, also funding the trolley.
There we go.
Yeah, and then also sharing information and getting the word out so people know it's out there, and it's this great opportunity to ride.
Oh, I love this.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I mean, you think about big cities, like a Seattle or Boston or LA. They have those buses that tour, the double-decker ones that are always open. And I love taking. I mean, whenever I travel, I will hop on anything that will move and educate me. I'm on. Because it's a great way to get to know the city and everything it has to offer. Because as a tourist, you can't possibly cover that amount of ground,
Right,
as you do. But how cool that we have a trolley. So Phedra, as a partner, how does a trolley benefit people looking at the waterfront specifically?
So with the waterfront, it really gives our park patrons an opportunity to stop anywhere along the waterfront that they choose by way of the trolley, and really having an opportunity to either have beach access to Commencement Bay, or of course just to enjoy the serenity of the parks that we have. And then once you actually come into Point Defiance Park, there is, like I said earlier, there's just a host of so many things that you can do at any given day, at any given time. It just really depends on what you choose to see. And the benefits are really that you don't have to bother with trying to find a place to park. You really can just get off the trolley, find a lot of information at the visitor center and just explore by your feet. And it's truly just the ease and the convenience of entering the park and being free of all those types of things that sometimes can stress you out. So what a great way to come in and experience the park.
I love that. So any changes on the route this year?
Yeah, a couple big changes actually. And this was again from talking to riders and what worked, what they thought would be better. So the big change is the route actually goes to the Tacoma Dome Station. So parking, so a family could park there, hop on the trolley, and then ride all the way down to the zoo or to the waterfront. Then also, last year we didn't actually go into Point Ruston. We stopped out on Ruston Way.
Okay.
So this year we're going in. So we're taking you to the front door of restaurants and activities in Point Ruston. So that's a huge improvement. And then also Old Town. We didn't go up into Old Town. So we're going to come up North 30th and go into Old Town. So again, restaurants. You could get off the bus or the trolley there, walk to Chinese Reconciliation Park, explore. So just getting you closer to the activities that you'd want to see from the trolley.
I love
so
that.
That'd be great.
And the stops along the way and the getting off at restaurants, I mean, there we go. That's what this is all about.
Exactly.
That we all win that way.
Yep.
So, okay, so Phedra, you are always right on cue when it comes to what's happening at Point Defiance, especially in the summertime. That's when I think about you the most, because you're programming and activating everything. So this summer, what should we look forward to?
Well, you can ride the trolley for the Taste of Tacoma. So that would be June 22nd through the 24th. So that's such an easy way to get in and out of the park to enjoy the festival. You can stop at the visitor center and you can walk down to the boathouse and actually rent a kayak at Owen Beach and go kayaking in Commencement Bay. You can even travel by foot, go up to Fort Nisqually and enjoy arts, crafts of the past on Saturdays. And then of course there's our beloved zoo and aquarium. So the trolley service actually drops you right at the front door. And again, just in the ease and the convenience of accessing our attractions and the amenities that the park has to offer. So every day this summer, there is always something going on. And certainly we have a lot more programming and events on the weekends. So I encourage everybody, don't just come on a Friday, but come Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, because there's something for everybody.
There is, absolutely. Okay, and on a side, the Jack Wilson Walkway. Give us just a little bit of an update, because I take the boat every day and I watch this go up.
It's coming. So Waterfront Phase 1, as we all know, is a long-range comprehensive planning project for the park. But Wilson Way that you're referring to in Dune Peninsula, those amenities will and attractions will come online towards the end of this year. So we're finally, getting into the final phases of all the big construction projects that we have to be able to give it back to the community.
Oh, fabulous. Okay, so Miss Tina, when does the trolley start, by the way?
This Friday. So it starts on June 1st, this Friday, runs until Sunday, September 2nd. Like you mentioned, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. And the first trip's about 10 o'clock in the morning, runs at about 9, and every 30 minutes back and forth. So it's very easy to get on and off. It's very frequent. So it's wonderful. And cost is $1.
That's
each time
all?
you board, yep. Or you can buy an all-day pass on the bus for $5. What's really cool about that too is you can use that pass on any Pierce Transit service. So if you wanted to make a connection to some other route, use that same pass. And you
I
can
love
ride.
that.
Yeah.
I love that. So, Phedra, there's a giveaway item.
We do have a little incentive.
Let's hear it.
So if you ride the trolley, certainly stop at the visitor center, come in and talk to our friendly park ambassadors. If you're real lucky, our park ranger will be around and you can talk to her as well. But we are giving out little bamboo pots. They're biodegradable, but they actually have thyme seedlings in there. So you can plant them straight into your ground, and like I said, the pot is biodegradable, and then you can use the thyme in stews and as herbs for any type of flavorful dishes that you have. So we'll be giving those away for free for those who come to the park and stop in at the visitor center after riding the trolley.
Oh, I love that. I love that. So for Tina, as we wrap this up, anything more you want to share about Downtown Defiance that just would really clinch it for visitors and also people who have just moved here?
I would just encourage anyone, especially if you haven't ridden a bus before, try the trolley. It's a great way to get around. The drivers who are driving these services, they love being trolley drivers. So they're very helpful. We have a trolley in Gig Harbor. It was the first trolley we did in its 6th year. And you can really see how people are finding it and more people are riding it and they look forward to it. And we really hope that's what happens here as well. You have families that come out, and I see so many like grandparents with grandchildren taking them on this experience. So I just encourage people to try it. It's a little staycation and ride the trolley.
Oh, it is. And oh my gosh, and it's just on a really gorgeous day. Who doesn't want to be in a trolley?
Yeah.
So who do we need to thank, Ms. Phedra?
I'm sorry?
Who do we need to thank for all of this?
We need to really, truly thank our friends at Pierce Transit, Point Ruston, Travel Tacoma as well. Our hoteliers are really getting involved with this, Metro Parks, obviously. We are all really banding together, and including the city of Tacoma, and recognizing that this is something that benefits the entire community and those who are coming to our waterfront in our city. And so if we can help move people in a more accessible and convenient way and provide a really unique experience, we're all winning. This is really what we want to be able to show to everybody within our own community, but also those coming to our community, is we're figuring it out, we're moving people, we're connecting people with attractions and amenities, and it is truly a great service.
Absolutely. What would you add to that, my dear Annie?
We mentioned City of Tacoma, the museums.
No, there we go.
Because we have such wonderful museums, and here's another way to reach them. What a great day, right? The trolley, go to the museum, maybe hit a few. And, you know, it's our South Sound community. We have such gems. So here's another way to reach them.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, both of you, first off, for continually planning and enriching our city. And by planning, I don't mean 90 days in advance. I mean, this is like a strategic plan that you're constantly coming back to and honing and looking at and getting feedback. So thank you for your passion and your consistency in these programs, and also to those teams behind you that help support us. And thank you. What a fun summer you planned for us. We couldn't ask for a better way to go. All right, my dears, I'll see you back in a couple months, all right?
Definitely.
All right. So after just a little bit of musical chairs, Tacoma Tourism will be here to talk about this summer and some more programs that will hook into some of the things that we learned here. You don't want to miss that. We'll be right back. You guys.